Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss on example based on Jacobian. So in last lecture we discussed about what is a Jacobian. That is in last session we discussed about the concept of Jacobian especially and what are the properties acquires a Jacobian. Jacobian, it is nothing but it is application of partial differentiation, and you know the partial differentiation how it will be take, keeping other variable as constant and just partial differentiate with respect to given variable. Now you know now very well, you have to just find out the Jacobian by using the partial differentiation, and Jacobian, it is just a determinant of the given variables. So these are the concept requires to solve the examples, guys. Now let me start the first example on Jacobian. Let's see, that is type number 1, example based on Jacobian. So let me write the first example. That is example number 1. If x equals to r cos theta, comma y equals to r sin theta, find dabba xy upon dabba r theta. Dabba xy upon dabba r theta. This is nothing but we have to find the Jacobian. Means here x and y are the functions of r and theta. That's why we have to solve the problem now by using Jacobian. Now let me start what is the solution or how to solve this. So solution is there. Step number 1, I am writing or I am following some steps here. So step 1, what is step 1? So you have to observe what is the given here two functions. What is that? X equal to r cos theta, comma y is equal to here r sin theta. Means clearly you will have to given x and y are the functions of r and theta. Means here x comma y are the functions of, I am writing in f of r of theta. Means f of r and theta, these are the functions of xy. Then that is step number 1. You observe what is given and what we have to do, right? So in step number 2, you have to do finding the partial derivatives of xy. So I am writing here finding partial derivatives of xy, partial derivatives of x and y. So these are the two given variable with respect to here r and theta. So simply you have to just find out here. So what is that here? Dabba x divided by dabba r. So you just observe here, you have to just differentiate x with respect to r, keeping theta as a constant. So what will becomes here? Simply cos theta, because x is r cos theta, differentiate with respect to r derivative 1 and cos theta is a constant. Therefore dabba x upon dabba r, that is equal to cos theta. Similarly you will have to also calculate dabba x upon dabba theta, because x is a function of r and theta. Therefore we have to differentiate x with respect to x as well as with respect to theta. Means with respect to r as well as with respect to theta. So it will becomes, that is r is a constant, treating r is a constant here. So derivative of cos theta, it will becomes minus sin theta. So r is a constant and minus is there. Derivative of cos theta is what is that? Minus sin theta. So these are the nothing but ordinary derivative, keeping other variable as a constant. Also you just have to find out dabba y upon dabba r and dabba y upon dabba theta. So you have to observe y is what is given, y is r sin theta. With respect to r means you have to take derivative of r only, and term of theta, it is a constant. Means here sin theta constant and r derivative is 1. So dabba y by dabba r is sin theta. Similarly you have to take dabba y upon dabba theta. Now r is constant term is here, right? And sin theta, it's a derivative with respect to theta, it is nothing but here is a cos theta. So all these are by standard derivative, right? By standard derivatives is there. Means this is nothing but partial derivative, but you have to take some other variables are constant. When with respect to when we differentiate x with respect to r keeping theta as a constant, and when we differentiate x with respect to theta r as a constant, right? So this is step number third. We have to find all the possible derivatives of given variables. Now step number third. So follow this step. So what is step number third? You have to just calculate what is a Jacobian. So let Jacobian is equal to, that is dabba xy upon here dabba r and theta, means xy is a function of r theta, that's why I'm writing this. This is nothing but this is a determinant of, what is that here? That is dabba x upon here dabba r and dabba x upon here dabba theta, that is equal to sorry, in second row what I am writing here, dabba y upon dabba r and dabba y upon dabba theta. I hope so you have to understand this very well, right? So this is equal to, put up the values in this determinant. You have to observe what is the dabba x upon dabba r in above equation number 1. So dabba x upon dabba r, that is what? Cos theta, right? Dabba x upon dabba theta, that is a minus r sin theta, right? Dabba y upon dabba r, it is nothing but sin theta, and next one is a dabba y upon dabba theta, it is nothing but r cos theta. So this is 2 by 2 determinant, you have to just solve here. So simplification is there. So how to simplify this? So let's see. This is a cross multiplication is there, means cos theta into r cos theta, right? Minus and minus here plus r sin theta into sin theta. You have to just observe how to solve this determinant, that is a cross multiplication here is here, and that is very easy to understand. 2 by 2 determinant is there. So it will take, what is that here, r in bracket I am writing, or r into cos square theta plus r into here sin square theta. So let me write in next slide. So therefore Jacobian is equal to, that is r square in bracket r, so not this is r square, this is only r, right? R is a common term I am taking here. So let's see once again here in last side, r cos square theta plus r sin square theta, r is a common term, and we write here Jacobian is equal to, that is r in bracket cos square theta plus here sin square theta, and this is a trigonometric identity. You know guys, this is trigonometric identity, and by using the trigonometric identity, what is the result? The result will be equal to, Jacobian is equal to only r into 1. So I am writing here, since trigonometric identity means its answer should be 1, means when we have to write some formulas here answer will be 1. So what is trigonometric identity? It is a sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. We have to applying this identity in this Jacobian. So you will getting the value of Jacobian, means it is a dabba xy upon dabba r theta, that is equal to, what is that? Your answer here 1. Your answer is equal to so r into 1, right? Your answer is equal to r into 1. So that's why I am writing here the Jacobian is equal to only r. I hope so you have to understand this question very well. Just you have to given once again x and y are the functions of r and theta, and we have to find only Jacobian. I hope so you have to understand this very well. This is all about first example. Now let me start example number 2nd. So what is example number 2nd? Let's see here. If u is equal to here x square minus y square, comma v is equal to here 2x square minus y square, and x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, then show that, just you have to show that dabba uv upon dabba xy, that is equal to 2r square sin 2 theta, right? So let's see how it is solved. uh, just you observe this. What is here? You have to given first here u and v are the two functions, right? And these are the two functions of x and y, right? These two functions of x and y, and both xy are the functions of r and theta. So you have to just find out here the Jacobian of, what is the Jacobian of uv with respect to here xy, Jacobian xy. But you have to use the values for x as r cos theta and y as r sin theta, right? So let's see how it will be proved. I am writing the solution is there, right? So solution. So by following some steps you will get the answer. So given what is given, x is equal to u is equals to, right, u is equals to x square minus y square, comma v is equal to here 2x square minus y square, right? So I am writing here u v are the functions of here x comma y, right? Now finding the derivatives of uv with respect to xy partially. Finding derivatives of uv partially with respect to x and y. So how it will be calculated? Let's see. Using the standard result of differentiation, using standard result of differentiation, so you have to calculate. So you have to differentiate partially u with respect to x. So let's see. So dabba u divided by dabba x, it is nothing but you have to observe what is a u. U is a x square minus y square, keeping other variable as constant. When we differentiate u with respect to x, treat y as a constant. So derivative of x square minus y square, it will becomes only derivative of x square, it is a 2x, and y square derivative 0. This is a dabba u divided by dabba x is equal to 2x. Again you have to calculate dabba u divided by dabba y. So this is similarly you have to taking x as a constant. So x square derivative it is 0 and y square derivative it is minus here, and that is a 2y. I hope so you have to understand this very well. Similarly you have to differentiate v with respect to x and differentiate v with respect to here y. Because of that v is also functions of x and y. So when we differentiate v with respect to x partially, treating y as a constant, so its a derivative becomes, that is a 4x only, because already 2 is there. X square derivative is, it is a 2x, so 2 into 2x it will becomes 4x. This is equal to let's see how to find dabba v upon dabba y, means differentiation of v with respect to y keeping x as a constant. So it will becomes a minus 2y only, minus 2y. I hope so you have to understand this. Then you have to calculate, just let, now I am calculating Jacobian, and Jacobian is nothing but dabba uv upon dabba xy, that will equal to, that is determinant of dabba u by dabba x, dabba u by dabba y. In the second row, dabba v by dabba x, dabba v by dabba y. So you have to just put up the values in this determinant. What is the dabba u by dabba x? That is a 2x. Dabba u by dabba y minus 2y. Dabba v by dabba x, that is 4x, and dabba v by dabba y, that is a minus 2y. So therefore this is equal to, you have to just simplify this. So it will take the values as, that is 2x into minus 2y, so it will get minus 4xy, right? Minus 4xy plus 4x minus 2y, that is a minus 8xy, and this minus minus plus here 8xy. So you have to clearly getting the Jacobian is equal to 8xy minus 4xy, this will becomes 4xy, this will becomes 4xy. But you have to show that in given question dabba uv upon dabba xy, it is nothing but 2r square sine 2 theta. Just you have to put up the values of xy in this Jacobian, and you will get the required result. Now let's see. Right, let's see. So let Jacobian equals to, what is here you have to obtaining Jacobian, I am here obtaining, that is the Jacobian of uv with respect to Jacobian of xy. Here I am obtaining here, what is that? That is a 4xy. We called for consideration, this is equation number 1. xy, it becomes r cos theta, right? Means values of x is r cos theta, values of y is r sin theta. So therefore it will get r square sin theta into cos theta. Means xy becomes here r square sin theta into cos theta, because r into r, it will get r square. For consideration, we just label this as equation number 2. Now using some trigonometric results, so which are the trigonometric result we have to use? Let's see. So since you know very well, that is a 2 sin theta into cos theta, that will equal to, the double angle formula is a 2 sin theta, right? So therefore xy can be written as r square, that is r square into, I am writing that is a 1 by 2, 2 is adjusting here, 1 by 2, 2 sin theta into cos theta. So 2 adjust here, 2 sin theta into cos theta. So 2 get cancelled and it will take r square divided by 2. So this is formula for 2 sin theta cos theta, this is formula for sin 2 theta. So r square divided by 2 into sin 2 theta, right? So substituting these xy values in equation 1, therefore substitute in equation 1, we get that is a Jacobian, and that is equal to you see the equation 1 is, what is that? That is dabba uv upon here dabba xy. So therefore this is equal to 4 into x comma y. Just you have to put up the values in this equation. So what will you have to getting? 4 into value of xy, it is r square divided by 2 into sin 2 theta. And I hope so you have to understand this. That is a dabba uv upon dabba here x comma y, right? Dabba uv upon dabba x comma y. So this is a 2 and that 4, it get cancelled, that is a 2 r square sin 2 theta, 2 r square sin 2 theta. I hope so. This is a required result. This is a required result. This is a required result, right? So you see once again, what is the question? You have to show u and v are given to you, and you have to show dabba uv upon dabba xy is 2 r square sin 2 theta, and you see what is the result you have to getting. So this is a required result. I hope so you have to understand this example, right? Now let me start example number 3. If u equals to r square cos 2 theta, r square cos 2 theta, v is equal to r square sin 2 theta, find dabba uv upon dabba, what is that here? R and theta, r comma theta. Means you have to just find out the Jacobian of uv with respect to r theta. So how to solve this? Let me start. What is the solution, guys? Let me start solution. So u and v here, given that what is given here, u is equal to simply r square cos 2 theta and v is equal to r square sin 2 theta, right? If u and v are the functions of r and theta, so here u comma v are the functions of here r comma theta. That's why we have to just differentiate uv with respect to r and theta. That is u comma v are functions of r comma theta. Differentiate u comma v with respect to r and theta using the standard formulas of derivative. So it can be done by using standard formula of derivative. Formulae of derivatives. So using the standard formula of derivatives, so what are the formulas? Let's see. You have to differentiate u with respect to r and theta. So I am writing this differentiation as a dA by u divided by dA by r first. So u, observe this, what is a u? That is r square cos 2 theta. Keeping theta term is a constant. So what is r square derivative? It is a 2r and cos 2 theta. 2r cos 2 theta. I hope so you have to understand this. Also dA by u divided by dA by theta. dA by u divided by dA by theta, it means that differentiation of u with respect to theta keeping r as a constant, right? When we take r as a constant, r square as it is, and here cos 2 theta derivative is what is that? Minus 2 sine 2 theta. So it will take the value as a minus 2 r square sine 2 theta, right? Similarly, we have to find dA by v divided by dA by r. So how to differentiate v with respect to r? Treating theta as a constant. So it will becomes only derivative of r square, that is a 2r, and sine 2 theta is a constant term as it is. Next, dA by v upon dA by theta, you will have to also calculate. R is a constant, therefore r square term as it is, and sine 2 theta, its a derivative is 2 cos 2 theta, and therefore this is equal to, that is a 2 r square cos 2 theta. You observe this, what are the values of dA by u by dA by r, dA by u by dA by theta, dA by v by dA by r, and dA by v by dA by theta, right? And after taking this value, you have to just find out what is a Jacobian, guys. What is a Jacobian? So let me find here Jacobian, and Jacobian, it is nothing but dA by uv upon here dA by r theta. dA by uv upon dA by r theta. So it is just a determinant of, I am writing here in the short form, that is u r, here u theta, here v r, and v theta. You know this suffix s means differentiation of u with respect to r. So just I am putting the values here. DA by u by dA by r, right? That is equal to this is what? dA by u divided by dA by r. This is a 2r cos 2 theta. 2r cos 2 theta. dA by v divided by dA by r, it is nothing but 2r sine 2 theta. In second column, we have to write just values of dA by u by dA by theta and dA by v by dA by theta. So it is a 2 minus 2 r square sine 2 theta, and here 2 r square cos 2 theta. You have to just calculate this or just solve this determinant. So let's see how it will be solved. So guys, this is Jacobian, and I'm substituting the values in the Jacobian, and after that I'm going to solve here. So let's see. So therefore this j is equal to, j means Jacobian is equal to, this is a determinant of, that is 2r cos 2 theta, 2r cos 2 theta, here 2r sine 2 theta. Next one is a minus 2r square sine 2 theta, and here 2r square cos 2 theta, 2r square cos of 2 theta, right? Solve this. Taking the cross multiplication is here, so 2r square cos 2 theta into 2r square cos 2 theta. Now there is a minus and this minus minus becomes plus is there. So 2r square sine 2 theta into 2r sine 2 theta. 2r sine 2 theta. So it takes the value as that is a 4r raised to means 4r cube, right? That is here 2r cos 2 theta and 2r square. So 2 into 2 that is a 4 and r square into r that is r cube into cos square 2 theta. Cos square 2 theta, right? Now this plus here is again 4r cube here sine square 2 theta. So what will take the common term is here 4r cube is a common term, and inside the bracket I am writing here cos square 2 theta plus here sine square 2 theta, and using the standard formula, that is using the trigonometric formula. So I am writing using identity, that is trigonometric identity. So what is identity? Since that is a sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. So therefore the Jacobian is equal to 4r cube only. Jacobian is equal to 4r cube means Jacobian, that is a dabba uv upon dabba r theta, it will take the value as 4r cube, and hence the result means this value we have to evaluate this, hence the result, right? I hope you have to understand this. Now let me start example number 4. That is fourth example I want to discuss to you. So example number 4, if u equals to, what is that here, x sine y, comma v is equal to here y sine x, find dabba uv upon dabba xy, find dabba uv upon dabba xy. So let's see how to find this. You have to just only use the definition of Jacobian here, definition of Jacobian. So let u and v are the functions of xy, therefore I am directly using the Jacobian. I am solving this example by a shortcut method. So first you have to write what is a Jacobian. Jacobian is dabba uv upon here dabba xy, right? And this is equal to, so it is just a determinant of uv with respect to x and y. So dabba u by dabba x, and here dabba v by dabba x. So in first row dabba u by dabba x, dabba u by dabba y. In second row dabba v by dabba x and dabba v by dabba y, right? So for consideration, this is equation number 1. You have to just find out, let u is given to you, that is x sine y, and v is given to you, that is y sine x, right? So u equals to, that is a dabba u divided by dabba x. So what will get the value of dabba u divided by dabba x, keeping other variable as a constant? This is only sine y. Again you have to calculate dabba u divided by dabba y, means x as a constant and taking derivative of sine y, that is a minus here cos y. I hope so you have to understand this, right? Next dabba v divided by dabba x, means v is also function of xy, and dabba v divided by dabba y you have to just calculate. Dabba v by dabba x, keeping y as a constant, derivative of sine x, this is a cos x, so it will take y cos x. Next with respect to y, sine x is a constant is there, means a derivative of v with respect to y derivative is 1 and remaining is only sine x, and then putting all these values in equation number 1. So putting in equation 1, so we get the Jacobian as, that is equal to dabba uv upon here dabba xy, so that is equal to, so putting the values in this determinant, dabba u upon dabba x, that is a sine y, right? Next value DA by u by dA by y, that is a minus x cos y. Next, dA by v by dA by x, that is a y cos x, right? And dA by v by dA by y, that is a sin x, that is equal to so you just observe here, you will have to getting here sin x into sin y, right? That is sin x into sin y. Now this minus minus plus, that is x y cos x cos y, cos x into cos y. So therefore dA by uv upon dA by xy, what we will have to getting here, here we have to getting sin x sin y plus xy. So the term as xy cos x cos y, cos x into cos y. So this is your Jacobian, this is your Jacobian. I hope so you have to understand this, right? So how to find the Jacobian? Now in this session we covered the type number first, that is example of Jacobian. So these are the 4 example. Let's see once again. In first example you have to given x and y, and with respect to find its Jacobian with respect to r and theta. In second example you do have same thing is there. In third and fourth example, so by using the formula you have to just find the Jacobian. So this is all about type number first. I hope so you have to enjoy this session and understood this very well, how to solve the Jacobian. Now it is sufficient for today. Thank you.